Hi everyone, I'm going to walk you through the Perch AI Analyst for customer journey programs. Perch helps teams understand what's happening in their business, why it's happening, and what to do about it. We'll look at a sales program in this demo, but the same system applies to retention, customer success, and really any program with a multi-step customer journey. What I want to focus on today, and what really makes Perch different, is our AI-powered analysis threads and guide. So I'm going to start right here inside a live analysis. What you're looking at is a full analysis thread for a sales program created by the AI guide. The thread lays out a structured step-by-step view of the data, as you can see here. And the guide is what brings it to life, connecting that data to the business, running the analysis, and generating insights. On the right, it's already explaining exactly what's being analyzed. We're looking at a P&C insurance program where agents are reaching out to and converting leads into policies. It understands the sales funnel for this program, and more importantly, it understands how to comprehensively analyze the full program, breaking down the full funnel by key drivers such as marketing source and geography, drilling down into outbound contact rates, and actionable insights for team performance. This really highlights the core idea behind Perch. Most analytical tools give you data and expect you to figure out what to analyze. Perch does the opposite. It acts like an expert analyst that deeply understands your business and your data. Built on our experience across 100+ contact center programs, which we've codified into what we call the Perch way. So instead of you trying to piece together complex analyses, the system already knows how to do it, stitching together the right cuts of data in the right order to actually get to the answer. And that's the breakthrough here. You're no longer figuring out how to analyze the business. You're starting with insights you can act on. Now let's walk through what the guide has actually found after I asked it to summarize the key insights. First, sales dropped about 18% month over month in February. The biggest driver is contact rate. And the key insight here is, if we simply returned contact rate back to January levels, we recover 150 sales. So immediately we know to focus on contact rate. Now the question is, why did contact rate drop? The guide pinpoints the core issue. First attempt SLA compliance is only 33%. We're not reaching leads fast enough. And since speed to lead drives contact rate, this becomes a primary lever. The action is clear. Tighten SLA adherence and enforce faster first attempts. Now let's say we want to go a level deeper on contact rate. I can just ask, what else is driving the decline in contact rate? Any other actionable insights beyond first attempt SLA? The guide takes that request, understands the full business and data context, and runs the analysis for me, following the Perch way. And within seconds, it breaks it down further. It checks attempt and connect rates, whether leads are being fully worked beyond the first attempt, potential dialing or DID and reputation issues, checking time of day and day of week concentrations, as well as lead mix shift. And if it finds a gap in any of these areas, it surfaces a specific action to fix it. So instead of manually digging through all this, you just ask and get a complete structured answer. Now let's go back to the main insight report. Next, pipeline follow-up. About 30% of opportunities are not being followed up at all. And the guide estimates that fixing this alone could generate another 335 incremental sales. That's a very tangible opportunity, and the guide even provides recommendations on how to operationalize it for the business. Next, let's get down to the agent level performance. We see specific groups of agents that are not making enough calls. We also see groups of agents that are not handling specific objections, such as price. So now coaching becomes very targeted, effort and skill, not just outcomes. So in a few seconds, we've gone from sales are down to understanding the key drivers, identifying root cause, and knowing exactly what actions to take. And that shift from starting with data to starting with answers is exactly what makes Perch different. Instead of manually building dashboards, trying to spot trends, and figuring out how to drill in, Perch is already determining what data to analyze, identifying what changed, explaining why it changed, and showing you what to do next, just like a great analyst would. And if you want to go deeper, you can ask questions on demand and get answers immediately. No waiting days or weeks while the opportunity to act passes. For example, let's say I ask, which producers are the biggest gaps on opportunity follow-up and first attempt SLA on new leads? The guide takes that request, understands the business context, and runs the full analysis for me. And within a few seconds, It surfaces exactly which producers are underperforming and where to focus coaching. Now, the reason this works is because Perch is built as a full data and analysis system underneath. We pull in data from across your systems, CRMs, dialers, marketing platforms, workforce tools, and map it into a unified model of your entire customer journey, from lead to contact to sale to retention. On top of that, we create a consistent layer of metrics and dimensions so you can analyze performance across sources, agents, cohorts, and more in a standardized way. Then we apply a consistent method for analyzing that data, what we call the Perch way. So every analysis follows the same logic for identifying root causes. That's what allows the AI guide to actually understand your business, not just surface data. We either build on your existing data warehouse or work directly with raw data. And we've done this for both Fortune 500 and fast-growing companies. So we can handle scale and rapid change. And we can stand this up in weeks and keep it accurate and evolving as your business changes. So stepping back, this is really what Perch is about. Instead of spending time figuring out what happened and how to improve it, you start with answers. Clear insights, root causes, and what to do next. All powered by a system that's continuously analyzing your business just like a great analyst would. That's what makes Perch fundamentally different. Thanks for watching.